Well, hey JT, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Well, have a seat. It's good to see you today.
Good to see you too.
Tell me about your week. What kind of things happened for you this past week?
Well, I had gotten a call back from Sonic.
You okay? So you sent them your email,
Yes.
or you emailed them your resume?
Yes, I did. I emailed the different companies and I called the different companies
Okay.
to make sure they were still hiring. And I said that I'm going to put in an application with an attachment to it for email.
Okay.
They checked it over, and some of the companies didn't seem like they wanted me, but then 2 days later, Sonic called me, and the hiring manager said that she wants me to come in for the interview.
Okay.
So I dressed up nicely, put on my best shoes and my best clothes.
Okay.
Just best everything.
Yeah.
I pinned my hair back and everything. Well, as soon as I got up there, we talked a little bit about the quality of the work, the stipulations that we had to go through. I asked her a few questions on the main majority of the company that they work for. And she said that, well, the way the resume is and the way everything else is going, she wanted me.
Oh, wow. So you got a job at Sonic?
Yes.
That is wonderful. That's wonderful. So when do you start?
I start tomorrow.
Okay. So you'll be going through maybe a process of training for how
long? The process of training, she said, that will take about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Learning each and every station there is.
Yeah.
Learning how to cook the burgers, the fries, the onion rings, making the smoothies or milkshakes, doing the ice cream cones and all that.
Okay. Well, that's great. Congratulations. I know that you're excited about that.
I really am.
That's wonderful. That's great. You set a goal and you reached it and you accomplished it. That's wonderful.
Yes.
Well, anything else that you want to talk about today? Anything else? Are you nervous at all?
I'm a little bit nervous about starting it. It's going to be a different experience from working at Taco Bell.
Right, yeah.
And working at the prison, because it's going to be different and newer people. And I just think that hopefully they don't judge me on anything.
Right.
And
I believe that that information about you being on the sex offender registries list, that is to be kept confidential.
Yes.
That's confidential information. So unless somebody new that you work with knows about this, what happened 5 years ago, 4 years ago. So I understand that would concern you a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're discriminated against because you're on that registry?
A little bit. Yeah. I do.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about the times that you feel discrimination.
Well, it's I actually know somebody that's on the same thing, and they work at Wendy's. And he seems to do fairly well, but I think that the people in the town, they might know him, and it might cause problems and everything. But I think with me and everything, I used to be a vital part of Savannah's community. I used to go to what they called a knitting circle, and it was held at the library every Monday. And I just want to feel like being accepted instead of looked down on and feel like that I'm worthless to them. I want to be a part of the team. I want to work with everybody, not work against.
Right. Yeah. Sounds like you've had some emotional issues with this, being on this registry.
Yes.
But you possibly may be off of it next year.
Well, it'll be 2017 when I'm off.
Okay.
I've got 1 more year to pay, and then 2 more months after that,
Okay.
I send in my letter and everything and wait for the result of that.
Okay. So it's actually 2017, not 2015. For some reason, or
2016.
2016. Okay. So
I've got exactly a year and 2 months to go.
Okay. Okay. Well, I understand that it's got to be hard for you because I'm sure it's changed your life, dramatically.
Yes.
Obviously.
It has.
Right. Yeah. Well, you've made one, positive step forward, and I understand that you're probably gonna be nervous. You're gonna possibly though, you may want to look at it like this. You may make some new best friends.
Mhm.
You just never know.
Yeah. Well, the way Christy said that the woman that runs Sonic, she says that she looks over everybody like they're her children.
Oh, that's good.
And I think that's just wonderful that she would look out for me, have my back on anything. And we talked about, because I do have what they call I have psychotic tendencies, and I don't like to be yelled at.
Right.
And we talked about that. If I mess up on something, just come and talk to me.
Right.
Don't yell at me, because it would actually make a bad reputation for the team and everything.
Right. Right. That's so. So psychotic tendencies. Tell me about that.
Well, I have problems with psychosis and depression.
Okay.
And those two don't mix very well.
Right. Right. So maybe in getting a job, that may help some. But I understand might be some stressors there, and you're going to have to take, really good care of yourself during that time. You understand?
I take my medicine every morning and every night.
Okay.
I forgot to take it last night because I was busy helping Mom.
Okay. Oh. So you got to take it right on time every day.
Yes.
Okay.
I always take my anti-anxiety medicine. And I take that every morning. And I just forgot to take my Clomidin and my Trelafon last night.
Okay. So how are you feeling today?
I'm actually feeling wonderful.
You still feel good?
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to take your medication tonight?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
I just forgot last night, but if I miss one night, I make up for it. I take it the next night, and then I keep going from there.
Okay. Yeah, I know sometimes it's easy to, we can get caught up in things and maybe skip our, taking our medication.
Yeah.
One thing that I have on my phone is a little app, and it alerts me when it's time to take my blood pressure pill.
Yeah.
Because I get kind of busy too.
Yeah.
And if I don't take my medication, my body will eventually tell me, hey, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Take care of me. So.
Yeah.
But I can give you the information for that app if you want to use that, because I know everybody's got smartphones now.
Well, I have an Android phone.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, but you can still get that app through the Android market.
Okay.
Yeah. That might be something that could help you. That's just a suggestion, though.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that your job goes well. I'm hoping that everything goes well for you.
Well, I'm hoping it is too. That way, I can make a better life for myself.
Right.
And I've looked into the market of trying to get me a car.
That's great.
And that way I'll be able to drive back and forth to work without using my mom and dad's gas in their car and everything.
Right. Do you have some stress management tools that you might use when you go into work to help you? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I have some stress management tools that I use. I kind of do what they call a meditation before I go to work. I just sit there, relax a little bit, think about, okay, we're going to have a good day. We're going to go in, do our work, and make sure there ain't no stressors around, and finish up my day and go home and relax.
Okay. That sounds good. That's a good tool. I use meditation also. I use it about a couple times a day for about 10 minutes. I have a little, CD that I listen to. It just kind of helps refocus me, re-energizes me, and brings down my stress tremendously. So that's a good tool. So I hope that you have a great, next 2 weeks at your job. I'm really proud that you got this job. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to schedule another appointment to follow up to see how things are going with you in about maybe a couple more weeks. How does that sound?
That's fine.
Okay. Well, I'm so glad that you came today, JT.
Thank you.
And I will see you in a couple weeks.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.